How to control our blood sugar without medication. 10 ways to control blood sugar without taking medication. In this video, I'll teach you 10 practical and effective ways to control blood sugar. And I will provide you with methods that you can control your blood sugar without taking medication, so that if you are in pre-diabetic category, you can prevent diabetes. Because the topic of this video is important, carefully watch all the points in the video and thereby ensure your physical health. The important point is that the fasting blood sugar of 126 and above is considered diabetes, and between 100 and 126 is considered prediabetes, and if the fasting blood sugar is below 100, it is considered normal. Blood sugar rises when the body becomes resistant to insulin and cannot reduce blood sugar in response to insulin. The cause of insulin resistance is the creation of multiple blood sugar peaks over long periods of time. All methods for preventing diabetes are around eliminating blood sugar peaks. The first way to control blood sugar is to increase the consumption of substances aligned with carbohydrates that slow down the digestion and absorption of carbohydrates and cause the sugar from carbohydrates to be released slowly into the blood, thus eliminating blood sugar peaks. These substances include protein, fibers, and fats. For example, if you plan to eat honey for breakfast, it is better to combine it with butter or peanut butter. The fat and protein in peanut butter slow down the release of sugar from honey and eliminate the blood sugar peak. Or for example, for breakfast, eat 2 boiled eggs with a piece of bread, because the protein in egg slows down the release of sugar from bread and eliminates the blood sugar peak. Or for example, at lunch use more meats such as chicken, pork, beef, and etc., because the protein in meats helps control blood sugar. Also, eating vegetables such as salad with meals, due to their higher fiber content, slows down the release of sugar from carbohydrates. Lettuce, cabbage, cucumber, and legumes such as beans, peas, and lentils are good sources of fiber. The next method is to increase the number of meals you eat and reduce the amount of food you eat per meal. This will allow you to consume fewer carbohydrates per meal, and insulin will be better able to control your blood sugar. The next important method is to start light activity after eating. For example, after eating a pizza, start walking down the street. This will consume as much of the released sugar as possible, and as a result, blood sugar peaks will decrease. The next method is to consume resistant starch. Resistant starch is a form that releases its sugar more slowly than regular starch. To do this, you should put rice, bread, and potatoes, which are rich in starch, in the refrigerator for a few hours after cooking to cool completely, and then reheat the food and consume it. This creates resistant starch in the bread, rice, and potatoes, and as a result, blood sugar is better controlled. The next method is to completely eliminate simple sugars from your daily diet. Simple sugars include soda, sweets, and fruit juice, and etc. These items should be completely eliminated from your diet. The next method is to increase activity and add regular exercise to your lifestyle. Exercise in any form, whether aerobic or bodybuilding, helps greatly in controlling blood sugar. In general, you should exercise at least 4 days a week for 30 minutes each time. The important point is that if you are obese, reducing your waist size, for example from 110 cm to 90 cm, has a significant effect on blood sugar control. Stress control is the next strategy for controlling blood sugar, because stress increases hormones like cortisol and adrenaline that increase blood sugar. So control your blood sugar by controlling stress. There are many ways to control stress, such as yoga, meditation, and listening to music. Magnesium and chromium deficiency leads to obesity and type 2 diabetes. Foods such as avocado and bananas contain these minerals and prevent the exacerbation of diabetes. Also, taking supplements containing these 2 minerals is recommended for people with high blood sugar. Of course, avoid taking these supplements on your own and take them after consulting a doctor. Using non-absorbable sugars such as diet products containing aspartame, saccharin, stevia, and etc. can satisfy your craving for sweets and also does not lead to an increase in blood sugar. For example, if you are very thirsty for soda, it is better to use zero sugar models, or if you have a craving for sweets, use various model sweeteners with non-absorbable sweeteners. Last method for controlling blood sugar that I will tell you in this video is to quit smoking and tobacco. Smoking and diabetes are closely related, so that smoking can aggravate diabetes and also make blood sugar control more difficult in diabetics. Smoking and diabetes together cause the body to become resistant to insulin and make it difficult to control blood sugar. Smoking can also aggravate the complication of diabetes. One of these complications is heart failure. Smoking, along with diabetes, increases the risk of heart failure several times. Research has shown that smoking increases the risk of death in diabetics. So as a result, save yourself by quitting smoking as soon as possible. And stay safe from dangers of smoking and diabetes forever. Because as soon as you quit smoking, the body begins to rebuild the damaged organs. And as a result, blood sugar is better controlled. In summary, I will explain to you the various methods of treating prediabetics or high blood sugar. Number 1. Increase your intake of protein, fiber, and fats along with carbohydrates. Number 2. Increase the number of meals you eat and reduce the amount of food you eat per meal. Number 3. Start light activity after eating. Number 4. Instead of eating regular starch, consume resistant starch. Number 5. Remove simple sugars such as sweets and etc. from your daily diet in general. Number 6. Increase activity and add regular exercise to your lifestyle. Number 7. Controlling stress is also the next solution. Number 8. Consume foods containing magnesium and chromium, such as bananas and avocados. Number 9. Use non-absorbable sugars such as aspartame, saccharin, stevia, and etc. Number 10. Quit smoking and tobacco. All of these 10 methods should be used together to reduce blood sugar and prevent type 2 diabetes. By following these 10 tips, control your blood sugar without taking medication. In this channel, we talk about proper nutrition and important medical topics. If the content of this channel is useful to you, click on the subscribe button to become a member of our channel, and also activate the bell to be shown our new videos. Also, if you have any question about the content mentioned, be sure to ask in the comments so that I can answer you as soon as possible.